To understand why Tango Blast takes everybody, you have to go back to their roots. They started out the crash dummies for the real organized, true prison organizations. Those organizations like Texas Syndicate would pull men they saw wear good into their ranks while leaving the scrap to stay on the crash dummy list. Tango started reuniting and taking everybody in order to build their numbers up, to go to war and separate. They did, and eventually the tough gangs like Texas Syndicate were locked down away from general population. Texas had to lock Texas Syndicate down because they were killing tangos left and right. Once Texas Syndicate was locked away, Tango continued to take anyone and everyone to keep the numbers up. Even 1,000 ants can be dangerous, but stand alone, one ant is no threat. The real ones see it for what it is. They claim to check paperwork, but what it truly comes down to is numbers. In the Gamland documentary, there is a heroin addict Tango member interviewed that was in prison for beating his wife with a baseball bat. Now, of course, that's scrap. The elite prison organizations would never accept him. Then here recently there's a Tango member by the name of Smooth who was exposed for having a child case. Check Game was recently interviewed by Ian Black, and he tried to separate himself, saying, "We don't take people like that." Oh, but y'all did. And there's many more, that's just the ones that slipped up on the internet. Check Game even made a remark in his interview with Ian Black that the brothers never want to fight them. All they want to do is talk like the brothers are scared of them. I guess they have forgotten that the only reason a bunch of crash dummies function on Texas main line is because the state of Texas protected them by removing the more organized organizations off the main line. Texas basically made them protective custody on GP because they removes their enemies. They don't clean house much because they need the numbers to maintain that. Check Game also appeared a little racist on the Isn't Black interview, claiming that whites are just raped by blacks in prison, knowing full well that doesn't happen that often. It was his way of putting down the whites. So in one interview, he disrespected the whites and the blacks. Not to mention, he contradicts himself many times in that interview. First by saying they don't extort people, then tells a story of extortion, then tries to play it off by saying that member did it on his own. He still represents the whole blast. Then he goes on to tell J-Cat stories of pushing poop through a hole in his wall. A lot of Tango members are on meds because they take everyone. There's a lot of J-Cats calling themselves gangsters. The real ones see through all the smoke and mirrors.